I don't care if they talk shit. I don't talk to hypocrites. If you hate me, that's just fine. Go on down and get in line. They try to tell me what I need, and it sure ain't nothing good for me. Don't care what they say, it's all just talk. Gonna head my way and walk my walk. They try to bend me, but I won't break. I pay no mind to the noise they make. I keep my head, I hold my ground. Ain't no man gonna knock me down. They can swing, but I won't flinch. I was built for times like this, so talk your shit, but be aware. I don't care. I've seen lies dressed up like truth, heard old men preaching to the youth. But talk is cheap and words don't last. I let my work speak for my past. Can't keep me down, I still stand tall, even when my back's against the wall. Lost some friends when times got tough, but the ones that stayed are more than enough. They try to bend me, but I won't break. I pay no mind to the noise they make. I keep my head, I hold my ground. Ain't no man gonna knock me down. They can swing, but I won't flinch. I was built for times like this, so talk your shit, but be aware. They can drag my name through the dirt. It won't stop me, I've been through worse. Every scar is a lesson learned, and every bridge was made to burn. They try to bend me, but I won't break. I pay no mind to the noise they make. I keep my head, I hold my ground. Ain't no man gonna knock me down. They can swing, but I won't flinch. I was built for times like this, so talk your shit, but be aware. I don't care.
All right. Welcome in to the IC Mike Michaels Dollballs. All right, baby. Yeah, I had a little situation going on. I'm avataring tonight. I don't want to look at nobody tonight, okay? All right, so, but baby, I've been doing some more digging and research, you know what I'm saying? We're going to do the alleged disclaimer for right now. Let me see. Where is it at, Michael? Hold up. All right, we're gonna do the fair use disclaimer under Section 107, Copyright Act 1976. Allowances for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, and I'm just a reporter. Teaching, scholarship, education, and research. What we do over here, y'all, we research. Okay, so I've been digging and doing some research. I've been doing pretty good. I was going to go through the whole thing earlier until I was rudely interrupted by these kids running around here that I ain't never seen before. But, you know, I had to calm that situation. Okay. So now we have in the title, this is part 2 of the drama with Tasha K, Michelle A.T. Atlien, and T.S. Madison. Y'all, now, I like all three of them in their own little ways. Each one of them had their own little ways. Everybody, you like some, take some from, just like everybody's not gonna like me with that. However, I'm gonna call a spade, and I'm gonna do my due diligence to report the story as truthful as I possibly can. And everything here is allegedly. This is a rumor and gossip channel. You know what I'm saying? So let's be clear on that. But anytime it's coming out of the horse's mouth, I don't think it's alleged. It has to be facts when it's coming out of the horse's mouth. So the audio that I'm going to be playing for you all this evening is coming out of the horse's mouth. There'll be Tasha K, Michelle Atlien, as well as T.S. Madison. So let's take a listen. Which one we going to do first, Icy Mike? Let me see. Hold up, swallow up. Y'all, baby, hold on a minute. Wait, it's so much. I had to look and see which one is the... Hold up. Oh, I got to flip this page back, okay? Because we're going to start it from where I started earlier because I was rudely interrupted. Okay. All right, so we're going to start here at the point at 31:21 with the Tasha K lady. And she's basically going in on... Baby, it's a lot. Wait a minute. Hold up, swallow up. Yeah, they crazy. I think it's here, Michael. Back it up just a little bit. Yeah, I think it's here. Wait. 31:21 timestamp. 31. Okay, 31. Go slow. 31. Slow. Okay, up just a little bit. Oh, hold up, swallow up. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute, y'all. Hold on. Where's my volume?
So it's not that we get angry because we get mistaken for being a man in a wig. We get angry as women. First of all, we get angry as women because of the blatant disrespect. And I said this in my video. I said the one time you could have used your platform to say no, like Flame Monroe. What we're not gonna do is we're not going to try to even discredit by creating a place for us so that we can feel safe, trying to integrate in a space where we'll never be able to fully integrate. Because if you're pulling out your dick in the bathroom between the female's restroom.
Wow.
That's why I go to the men's restroom. I'm going to be honest with you. I do.
Hell
listen,
no.
Trans women can use any restroom. Bitch, so can I. I take advantage of the privileges. I'm not waiting in line. There's 13 women out here.
And you know what? I'll say this to Tasha K's defense. And that's real. I feel like this. If a transgender person that dresses like a woman and still has his male anatomy, his penis, and then when he goes in the bathroom and he see all these tampons, like T.S. Madison has said in the past, he went into a female's restaurant at somewhere they had pulled over when they was on a road trip or something to that effect. So if you have so much disdain for a biological woman, why would you choose to go? Because I'm going to tell you something. I did custodial work for years, and, be a second part-time job after I drove school bus, and then I worked nights at a building for like 4 hours in the evening, 6 to 10, So if you have such a disdain for women and you're wanting to be a woman, I'm kind of confused as to why. Because I'm going to tell y'all something. The men bathrooms are way much cleaner than the women's bathrooms. Let's be clear on that. I cleaned a lot of men and women bathrooms, okay? And so, in the women bathrooms, they can be, they got pads and stuff. I used to hate cleaning the women's bathrooms because you have a lot of women that, they feel it's a public bathroom and they throw pads on the floor or don't shut the thing where the bloody tampons go into and all that type of stuff. So, T.S. Madison, I don't understand it. Why would you go into a woman's bathroom? You know that there's a possibility that you are going to see these things like big pads and all that stuff, bloody pads and all that. So basically, you're subjecting yourself to airborne disease, or, you accidentally touched the stall that might have had blood on it from her, changing her pad or whatever, right? So I don't understand. So Tasha K, I'll give you this one.
And no man, and the tissue is gone. Men always got tissues and paper towels because they don't never use either. So I take advantage of both. Okay, I'm taking advantage of every fucking privilege y'all got because y'all are getting more privileges than women around here. Getting more jobs, everything. More respect, more laws passed. So if we're jealous of anything, we're jealous that once again, Black women have been oppressed to uplift another group, and then we're being called names like cis women. Or oh, you look like a man. You look like trans women. Bitch, the trans women wouldn't exist if it wasn't for us. The fuck are we jealous of? No, what we're not going to do is that.
Okay, all right. So there Tasha K has that part, right? So now we're going to go. It's a lot, y'all. We're just gonna go back and forth, and then wait a minute. Hold on a second. Oh yeah, it's a lot. I'm gonna take this thing down right here. It's a lot, and then we're gonna go to the the different beat between Tasha K and what's her, the Atlien lady. Shout out to her. I like her. She struck my channel before, but I'm just doing the audio like everybody else do. Fair use under section 107 of the Copyright Act. So let me see. It was a lot that Michelle was talking about tonight, y'all. I was like, oh. Let's go back here. We're gonna start where Michelle Atlien was speaking about a person by the name of J.K. Rowling, which is apparently a white female or a transgender female, or y'all just have to take a listen. We're gonna start at the 2:10 mark here, where TS cries because address was leaked. Okay. Oh yeah, this part right now. This ain't the J.K. Rowling part. This is the part where TS Madison cries about her address being leaked. So we're gonna start this. This is coming from the Atlien, and then we're just gonna get into it. I hope this is the right one right here. Let me see. Hold up. So let's go. Let's see.
Okay, and man hands fussing about his address being given out. Child, somebody sent me that. I saw that on Discord. Child, y'all is doing the most. Isn't it interesting how as soon as he get called out on his shit, he start playing the victim? Y'all remember he put my phone number and stuff online. Then next thing you know, he tried to flip it and act like I put his phone number online. Like, and put his address out there. Like, dude, if you don't go on somewhere, like he this big burly man in a wig trying to act like a damsel in distress. And you know why? Because Black women don't have them kind of issues. Like, we can't play the damsel in distress because we always have to be the savior. Always.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. So there you have that part from the Atlien. Okay. So, oh, hell no. This is the way to, so we're going to push it up just a little bit further. On here, we're going to go to 5.0, right up in here from the Atlien. We're just going to start it right here. Let's go.
What I don't like is,
oh shit! Come on.
Easier to.
Hold on, y'all. We got a little commercial break, y'all. Hold on, y'all.
People keep saying that it's a Black woman, Black trans thing, because it's not. Y'all need to go look up J.K. Rowling and what the trans community tried to do to J.K. Rowling who wrote the Harry Potter series, for speaking out and saying that, trans shouldn't be in females' bathrooms and saying the things that, a lot of women say.
And you know what? I was going to speak on that when Tasha K just spoke on that as well. And I totally agree because, now, especially nowadays, you have some men that are creeps. You have people that has been, you just never know who's up under that wig. Not saying that T.S. Madison is any of those things, but you just never know. I mean, so if a man, I feel like this, if you still have your penis, because you're still biologically a man, and I don't feel that you should be using a woman's bathroom. And that's just my opinion. I don't have no problem with, like, I'm not going to keep telling y'all my story about me being raised by a drag queen when I left home at 15 years old. So buy the book if you want to hear more on that. But anyhow, and I ain't published it yet. So this is what I'm saying. I totally agree. If a person, you should use the bathroom that is assigned to your sexual gender at birth. If you haven't had your penis cut off or your vagina stretched to make you a penis, or however that works for a female, I don't think you should be using the other person's bathroom. I just don't. Some may agree, some may not agree. I mean, I'm just keeping it real. And then when you go in there, you say, it's pads all on the floor and this and that. And that. Yeah, okay, well, you chose to go in that bathroom. You want to be a woman. So that goes with being a woman. You know what I'm saying? So there you have it. You can't be mad. You can't do, you know what I'm saying? So let's be clear on that. But I agree with you on that, Michelle, and whoever the J.K. Rowling person is. I believe that if a man still has his penis, he needs to go to the men's bathroom. It might shock some men to see a man coming looking like a woman, but still has a penis standing over the urinal taking a piss. But it is. Oh Lord, Michael. Oh yeah, I can't even hardly breathe. But I mean, on some real though, just imagine that would mess some kids up mentally. If you, hey, Big Sis Speaks, baby, I see you, Sugar Puggers. I mean, but seriously, if you got your little son in there, right, and this man coming in the bathroom with this wig on, full makeup, eyelashes out to damn near touch the urinal, you know what I'm saying? And what message is that gonna send that little boy? Because his daddy taking him there to teach him how to hold his penis over the urinal. And then he looks over and he's like, Dad, what is this woman doing in here standing? Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh, forgive me, Jesus. Oh Lord. But seriously, y'all, I'm serious, Big Sis. Big Sis Speaks. I'm dead serious. You know what I'm saying? Welcome, Big Sis Speaks in the building. A long time no see, but I get sidetracked. Let me finish now. Welcome back, baby. But so if this transgender dude in here, and I'm gonna be mad. I'm being a man, I'm gonna be mad. I'm like, man, what so now in this situation here, y'all, I believe that they should make unisex bathrooms, but how would that work though? I mean, because like Tasha K said, she would she goes and uses the men's bathroom. She gives you butch, so I could see her going in there, but but I mean I agree with her as far as because if y'all look at it, because when I used to do janitorial, like when I used to clean the bathrooms down here at the city market here in the city, and I mean the line for women would be like wrapped around the building damn near. They only had so many bathrooms down there at the city market. And so I would agree with Tasha K, man. I go in there because if the men feel they can go in the women's bathroom and pee or release their bodily fluids, I feel that I could be able to go into the men's bathroom if I were a woman and use the men's bathroom. Men ain't going to say nothing about it. They going to be like, hey, damn girl, what you doing in here? They're going to be trying to flirt. But I'm trying to use the bathroom, nigga. I'm not trying to flirt, do none of that. I got to go. And like she said, there's always plenty of toilet paper. There's always plenty of paper towels, and that's true in the men's bathroom because they don't even use them. And I can vouch for that. They don't use them. They just go in there and pee and walk right out the door. I'll be like, this nasty bastard. Ain't washed not narrow hand. Okay, so now where we at, Michael? Let me see. Let me go back to my thing so I can see where we at, baby. Hold on a second. Okay, we at the which video we on, Michael? Hold on a minute. Hold on, let me see. 3303. Yeah, because I got so much. I've been taking notes, baby. So live. I was taking notes tonight, y'all, because I was so mad earlier, y'all. I had to end my line. Them kids walking around here with guns and stuff. Okay, so this part, we're going to go back to Tasha at the 3312 point where she says that apparently her and T.S. Madison had some words or what have you. And T.S. sends pictures of Barcelona like she's never been nowhere before or whatever. You know, y'all just take a listen to this. Let's get to that clip. Hold on a second. 33.12. Yeah, back up a little bit, Michael. Just an inch. Here, do this. All right, wait a minute. Hold on. Where is it at? Okay, 33.12. Okay, back it up a little bit. 33. Hold on, 33.12. Yeah, we're just gonna start it. Okay, I missed a little bit. Okay, right here. We just started right here, y'all. Okay, let's go. Come on, Tasha, girl, speak now. You've been speaking. Come on, let's go. Oh, Lord, what didn't happen? Okay, wait a minute. Hold on, I gotta put this back. Y'all, are they sabotaging me? They all three done bullied up on me, y'all. Ain't that dirty? Okay.
It was like, can we talk? First she said, you need to be a comedian. Ha ha ha. I said, bitch, I already am. Too late. Should have been watching the platform. And your ass is going on the wireless. Did you gonna call me? Can you call me? Yeah, I'll call you. Well, so when I did call her, well, I didn't call her. I sent her a message. I said, hey, you free? It was like 9 hours later because I was filming all day. And then she goes, yeah, but I'm at the airport in Barcelona. I said, okay, well, how long before you board? She sends me a picture of the airport. I said, I don't need the fucking picture of the airport. You said, right now, this bitch ain't never been nowhere. You sending me a picture. You said you was in Barcelona. Okay, how long before you board? 20 minutes. Okay, that's all you had to say. Well, I'm on my way to Amsterdam. I said, okay, so Amsterdam is 6 hours away. It's 6 hours time difference. So I'll call you at 12 tomorrow, which would be 6 hours, be 6 p.m. your time, okay? Have fun in Amsterdam. Hope you get high and don't worry about what's going on the internet. Safe travels. Then call her. She should be enjoying her vacation. Worry about this shit when you get back.
Oh. See, now, I kind of like this motherfucker, Tasha. I ain't gonna lie. That motherfucker, she can clap. I'll give her that. Now, TSA, hey, y'all, I'm going to oh, Lord, y'all. I was watching, y'all. I was in my room. I was just laying down yesterday, I think it was. And Tasha K, I got both their videos. Y'all got to go back and watch those videos I did yesterday. Baby, when I tell you these two, that T.S. Madison is something else. I like him, her, whatever, you know. And I like T.S. Madison, Tasha K. Y'all, them two right there. I think T.S. Madison, I think she might be your even chains, ma'am, sir. You know what I'm saying? I think she might be your even chains. Now, you good. You good. You know, so I don't know about because I can't, because T.S. Madison, you good. You got that mouth on you. So I don't think she can. She got some cute little clapbacks, but yours go non-stop. You can go. So I'll give you that one. Okay? So let's where we at, y'all? Hold on. Where we at? Okay? Let me see. Okay, we're gonna go to 30. We're gonna go to 5:11 where TS finally confronts somebody. Let me see. Hold on, that's at the 5:11 mark. No, that's not on this one here, Michael. That's on the other one. Hold on, is it? Because I got so much, y'all. Okay. That's going to be on this video right here, y'all. It's a lot, baby. Hold on, no. Hold on. Well, I already did that one. Yeah, we're, okay. Okay, I did that. Finally confront. Okay, that's when Tasha K confronted TS about the situation there. She can't expose him. 1436. Now, which one is this one, Michael? See, I gotta do better than what I did. Okay, hold on. Hold up, swole ups. Both of these are the same. I need to take one of these down. Yeah, both of these are the same. I'll take that one down. Okay, so we're gonna move right along here. So now what we're gonna do, you guys, we're gonna go to the situation with the, cause so now y'all can get the gist of what's going on here. So at one time, TS and Michelle ATL, and they were going back and forth with one another, you know. But now apparently they are besties again. You know, shout out to them for that. They hashed their issues, but it's just like these YouTube streets. It's like people just go back and forth, back and forth. It's just a revolving door. They're gonna keep going back and forth, back and forth. Right now they're kumbaya. Who say next week they'll be back at it again? That's just how these YouTube streets work. I've learned it. Okay, so now let's go here back to the beef with Tasha K and what's her name here? Michelle. So where we at, Michael? We was at here right here. Okay. No. Let's see if this is it. Did I pass away? Let me see.
They canceled that woman. They got her, you know, books taken down, and you know, got her taken off of.
Okay, this is what I wanted to say. Okay, this is where T.S. Madison. Michelle ATL was saying basically that how that T.S. Madison had doxed her house and doxed her phone number, had people calling her phone number all days and night, nonstop, because she had a big platform. The T.S. Madison had a big platform, and people was calling her, making threats, and just doing the most, right? And so, as well as had people doxing her, T.S. Madison had allegedly doxed her address and everything. So what is weird to me is that now the tables has turned, and there is a YouTuber by the name of DL Whisperer who has been locked up. I think it was like last Friday, and was denied bond this morning. So T.S. Madison had called the police on him, let them see her Ring camera, saying that he was riding around, and he was videotaping this at the same time, you know, and shouting out of his car. Now that was dumb, it was stupid, and it was mentally challenging to do something like that, right? So he's right where he need to be, should be. Don't condone that. Anytime now, been me, you come rolling around over her like that, I'd have probably put a, but, I don't condone violence or anything like that. So thank God that didn't anything happen, because TS, it's just a lot of stuff that's going on with TS and the DL Whisperer right now. And so TS felt for her safety. So she called the Popo Hoes. They responded and went and arrested him wherever he was apprehended at. Okay. So now we're going to go back here to listen to some more of what the ATLN has to say. It said like TS has breasts down to his ankles is what y'all, this is crazy. It's hilarious. It's funny, but it's not funny. I mean, it's really not funny. So I'm just going to bump this up to 9. We're going to start it right here on the nose, baby. Let's go. I got a commercial break. Hold on. I had to put y'all on mute.
Talking about T.S. Manhands hate women, and all y'all thought I was crazy because he funny, okay? Because he funny, because he got breasts down to his ankles. Y'all want to like embrace him? No, that's a whole ass nigga in a wig, and he don't like y'all.
Oh,
he can't stand y'all.
Wow, she said he's a whole ass man, a whole ass nigga with breasts down to his ankles. When I saw that, I almost fell out of my I almost fell out of my chair. So we're gonna go fast forward a little bit to 9:57. TS allegedly stole money from somebody. So this goes back to the allegations against this guy that who T.S. Madison was alleged business partners with. I mean, I'm not gonna say business partners, but like I said, everything over here is rumor and gossip. It's alleged. Take some, leave some, but when it's actual fact, you can hear it coming from those individuals' mouths. Like right now, we hear it coming from Michelle Atlien, which is what she's saying in her mind is fact. So what I'm saying is what she's saying is fact, but allegedly to me, because I don't know none of this stuff. So everything here is allegedly. Let me do my allegedly. Fair use disclaimer under Section 107, Copyright Act 1976. Allowances for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. And all I'm doing over here is researching and doing reporting on the news. Everything here is allegedly. Take some, leave some. It's a rumor gossip channel, okay? I'm just reporting the news. I'm just the reporter, okay? So now let's get back into some of this great content. If y'all like any part of my content, make sure y'all thumbs up the video. It is a business. If you choose to support the channel, scroll across the bottom of the screen from right to left. There you have it. Okay, let's go. Where am I at now, Michael? Okay, that goes to 10:10. Okay, here, let's finish this out right here. Come on, let's go.
Man, he hates me the most because I called him out about it. He said Kaya made T.S. Madison. He would still be in low budget porn with little boys if it weren't for Kaya. Ooh, that's probably true.
Oh my God.
That's probably true. And all y'all was riding for T.S. Manhattan because y'all didn't like
Oh my God, Michelle, you're not supposed to see now. That's allegedly, you know. You said he was still probably making low budget films with little young boys. Oh yeah, no, don't say that, Michelle Boo. I mean, I don't care how mad I may be at someone, you know, but you reading the comments and stuff, and you know, that was kind of low, baby. You know, you could be classy, you know, but that was kind of low. I mean, you don't know that to be a fact, but I know you reading your chats and stuff, but that's not cool. Cause I mean, you know, if you didn't see him with no little young boys playing with their penises or their little wee-wees or whatever, you can't say that. So I'm not gonna touch on that, but that's allegedly. T.S. Madison is allegedly y'all heard what she said. I'm not gonna repeat it. So let's go.
Kaya did. I'm trying to just present facts because I wasn't on Team Kaya or T.S. Madison. I'm trying to present facts and show y'all that T.S. Madison stole from that woman. Y'all was mad at me.
Oh my goodness. Oh. Now, Michelle, girl, what? Oh my God. It's just getting worse and worse and worse and worse. What he done did, baby. You said T.S. Madison. Now, I can't see T.S. Madison as being no thief now. Are you kidding me? Oh my God, Michelle Atlien, are you kidding me? So you saying that T.S. Madison is a thief, allegedly? Oh yeah, oh Lord, my head is starting to hurt. Oh, I have so much respect for T.S. Madison. I'm not gonna believe that, Michelle Atlien. There is no way that you can get me to believe that you saying that T.S. Madison is a thief. Now, it's alleged that the not the D.L. Whisper guy, but the other guy, what's that dude's name? The one that I can't think of what that dude's name is, y'all. But I did a thing on him the other day, but shucks, I can't think of his name right now. Y'all know I'm a young 54-year-old. You know, I can't remember all the things I used to, baby. But give me a second, I'll figure it out. But anyhow, but the person who started the starter house with, once I start talking about it, then his name will come up. The person that T.S. Madison started the starter houses with there in Atlanta, out in the boondocks back there, they said that, you know, in the event that T.S. Madison had actual trans folk living there, it's being alleged that there was no one there in the house. And T.S. Madison said that she had gave the house to an organization, her organization, whoever organization, to help homeless transgender individuals, right? Okay. And so come to find out, Tasha and a lot of other folk were digging, and came up with some receipts. I mean, I didn't see no paperwork stating it, but you know, they did clips from Nebraska where the person, Dominique, I believe his name. Yeah, Dominique, that's it. Dominique Morgan. See, I told y'all once I get to talking about, yo, thank you, God, it's good. You know, they're alleging that the Dominique Morgan, who originally is from Nebraska, was arrested for stealing from the nonprofit organization there in Nebraska, and was the executive on the board of some type of stuff that has something to do with transgender. It's supposed to help, like, get them, bond them out of jail or something and stuff, you know. And but they're alleging that $100,000 was taken out of that account for the nonprofit and placed in his personal account for personal gains, such as building a $19,000 closet or something in his room or at his house or whatever. At her house, however, he looks like a man to me, but and that's facts. But he wears a wig and he has a penis, so I'll give him that. But anyhow, so he's been in jail before for multiple different things. You know, I don't have his file in front of me, so I can't give you the exact charges that he was charged with. You have to go back and listen to that video that I did on him the other day. But anyhow, you know, I mean, you know, see, and if they are actually doing this type of stuff, because there's a lot of homeless male, homeless females, homeless transgender, homeless, you know, a lot of homeless folk. But if you getting money and you're specifically saying that you're going to use this money from people donating money, and then you're going to go and steal it and use it for your own personal gain, you need to be locked up. You need to be locked up for the rest of your life. And like I was saying yesterday or day before when I did this video on the T.S. Madison person, you know, no shade to you, T.S. I think you're very funny. You're hilarious. I mean, you're funny. I like you, but I don't like some of your ways, but you're funny. So, but I'm just, you know, calling spade a spade, baby. That's all I'm doing. I'm just reporting the news, baby, just like you do every day. You know, you do fact talk and all that stuff, and I'm doing the Michael Stovall's album. You know what I'm saying? So, with all due respect. Okay, so let's go back here. But what was I saying, Michael? Okay, see, I get sidetracked when I get to running my mouth. But anyhow, so, but apparently, allegedly, that the what I say his name's Dominique Morgan is the individual who allegedly paid the T.S. Madison to get the starter house going, and however it went. And from what I'm understanding, one nonprofit can't support another nonprofit. You know, they have to get it out the mud, like, you know, on their own. To, you know, you have to go do your own fundraisers. You know, one organization, nonprofit, cannot fund another nonprofit. Okay. All right. So, and that makes a lot of sense. I mean, how you gonna send some money from, and then they begging and you begging, and you know, it just don't make sense to me. But okay then. Okay, so now where we at, Michael? At the 10-11 point? Yeah. Okay. Oh, this was interesting when I heard Michelle Atlien say this. She was saying that white folk raising T.S. Madison up like she's the what you call it, the transgender god, like she's the only, you know, ever been transgender. And but like Michelle Atlien was saying, is like that the only reason that T.S. Madison has got as big as she is because she had a platform that was able to be more vocal on the situation, but we didn't know that it was going to turn sour because they're saying that the one Dominique Morgan person who is scheduled to be sentenced, I believe, in April, and he's going to jail because one thing you do not do, you do not mess with the federal government, especially when you're taking money and it's supposed to be allocated to one thing to help people that you initially said that it's supposed to help the people, that you claim that you're helping, and then you go and you I just don't get it. And then from what I understand, you said you had like you bought $13,000 to $35,000 purses or something. Dude, that's the dumbest thing you could ever do in life. You think that money wasn't going to be traced back to your fraudulent activities, sir, ma'am, however you identify today? Well, I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news. They got you. Okay? That's not alleged. It's facts. Okay? So now, where we at, Michael? We ready to go here. Okay. So we're going to go to the 1340 mark. And this is when Michelle says where the white folks praising T.S. Madison, and at the same time ripping the folk off, allegedly. Okay. So let's start here. 1340, Michael. Yeah, right. We'll just start at the 35 mark. Let's go. Come on, Michelle, speak, girl.
A black comedian went on a transphobic rant. Yeah, that's that agenda. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all keep talking about it's a black and white issue. Those are the white people at power is pulling up T.S. Madison to make him the voice of all trans people because he's so visual. And the crazy thing is, there's a lot of black transgender people that feel just like Flame Monroe that don't have as big of a platform and that we don't hear from. Like all this divisiveness is being caused by people who are divisive, i.e. T.S. Madison.
Oh, wow. Oh,
that's what's so sad.
Damn.
It's like the person with the loudest mouth gets heard. You know what I'm saying? The person with the biggest platforms gets heard. Like T.S. Madison gets heard more than Flame Monroe because his platform is bigger. So, I mean, I appreciate it. Black women need to stick together, whether we like each other or not. I don't like Tasha K. I don't see it for Tasha K. I think Tasha K is a flip-flop, but Tasha K had T.S. Madison on her channel talking about my vagina and knew he was misogynistic and a hateful person back then. But Tasha K know where the bodies are buried.
Oh my God. Y'all, oh my God. Michelle Boo, say it's not so, baby. Oh my God. Oh, Michelle, baby. Did you just say what I thought you said, sweetie? Oh, Lord, y'all. Elizabeth, I'm coming to join you, honey. Oh, my heart just started breaking right there, y'all. Oh. Wait a minute, y'all. Now, I know I can hear, but hold on, y'all. Hold on a second. Let me back this up a little bit. Oh, wait a minute now. Hold on, Michelle, baby. I don't think I can hear that good, baby. Hold on. Wait a minute. Where we going to go back to? Wait a minute. Hold on, Michael. We're going too fast. Hold on, sweeties. Hold on, sweeties and gentlemen. Hold on. Hold up. Okay, we're going to start it right here. What you say, Michelle?
I don't see it for Tasha K. I think Tasha K is a flip-flop, but Tasha K had T.S. Madison on her channel talking about my vagina and knew he was misogynistic and a hateful person back then. But Tasha K know where the bodies are buried.
Wow. Okay. Finish talking, baby. I didn't mean to stop you. Let's go. There's more. Let's go, baby. It's okay.
Tasha K know where the bodies are buried. Tasha K actually probably got a communication with T.S. Madison when T.S. Madison was stalking me. Hey, Ash. Tasha K probably could out T.S. Madison. That's why T.S. Madison called her being nice. That's why you didn't hear T.S. Madison on the phone with her saying, cursing her out like she did on that video. Like he did on that video. That's all I got to say. So Tasha K want to really play the game. If you really want to show that you are ally, Tasha K, put that out.
Oh.
They showed me that she posted my clip of when T.S. Madison went in that women's bathroom and said that the pad was too big. But put out the information about T.S. Madison and Gio and how they was plotting and how they was lying on me, how they put my phone number online and how they was stalking me. Why don't you put all that information out?
Wow.
Put all the information about how, you and fucking not even T.S. Madison were all on the phone, plotting. Put that information out. Then I might believe you, team woman. Then I might believe it. But until then.
Oh, y'all, I cannot believe what I am hearing right now. Oh my God, y'all. Oh, I feel so bad for Michelle. Cause I go on Michelle Atlie's thing sometime, when I be trolling at night. But I like her. She allow me up and, I be talking, I be on, talking on the topics and subjects and stuff. But I like her. I like all three of them. I like T.S. Madison. I like Michelle Atlien. I love me some Tasha K. I love all of them. I genuinely like each one of them. And I hate to see all this power that these three people possess. Why do we, we keep doing ourselves, y'all. We're continuously doing it. You see those three, those are mega big voices in our community, that can just, but it's like we hate each other. We were taught self-hate for some unknown reason. Every other race can get along. They can live together. They can work together. They can play together. They can talk together. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't get the black race. We done been through so much. Look at the past, how they trying to bring it back to where we segregated and all this different stuff. Like we come too far to go backwards, y'all. I joke a lot and I talk a lot of mess, but I'm being real serious right now. I don't have time to keep going back and forth with my brother or my sister. What's wrong with us, y'all? What is it? Can anybody ever open up a platform and talk about what's going on within our own community, why we cannot get along? Can any one of those big platforms come on and talk about that? Why do we always have to come on and downrate and degrade one another? Why? But then we want to say, oh, we Christians and this and that. Now, Shanna, okay. But then we can, I would like to see that happen, So now, the clips that I see you, baby, Shanna. Shanna, right? I'll get sidetracked, baby. I'll acknowledge everybody here in a little bit. I see you, baby. But, I just don't understand. I just don't get it. I don't get it. We've come too far to go back. Look at y'all's president they didn't put up in this people's house, in our house. Okay. It's the American house, and then, y'all see like the ISIS people, and I'm not doing no political thing, but I'm just trying to give y'all a little rundown on how I think and how we should better ourselves. They don't have to do us. We're doing ourselves daily. Okay. Okay, y'all, let's get back to some of these this content, y'all. Let me do my thing right quick before I forget, because I got a new face here. I want to say, hey, sugar puggers, welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, baby. Yes, it did. Hey, my big sis speaks, y'all. My big sis speaks, y'all. She come out. She's been around for a long time. When I first started my channel, she made this thing for me, my intro. It's like that globe. I still got it, but I gotta try to figure out how to put it up here, because I'm gonna bring that back. Because maybe that might be some of my older crowd back. Not saying like age old or nothing like that. My seasoned crowd back in here. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to you, big sis speaks. I love you, baby. Thank you for joining the chat. My big sis speaks, baby. Yes, it did. She over there cracking. She's like, Michael, boy, you still off change. So, Liz, I ain't gonna change, baby. Shayna Ray. Hey, Shayna Ray, girl, I'm gonna have to pray on that, baby. Heavenly Father, I come to you in the precious name. You looking like that? Let me cross my legs. You go give me a woody. Let me stop. But thank you for joining the chat. I don't think she's a thief. Who, the T.S. Madison? I don't think either. Yeah, I don't think she's a thief either. But I don't know, but I don't think so either. Like I said, Shayna Ray, boo. Shanna Ray, I think. Shanna Ray. Like I said, I like all three of them. I like Tasha K, because Tasha K is funny as hell. All of them are funny. Tasha K, they're all funny. Well, Tasha K and T.S. Madison, they are hilarious. And then Michelle, she gives you some clap back too. But those Tasha K and that T.S. Madison, baby, you know what? Hey, y'all, I just wish they all could get along and come together and just, stop all the self-hatred and, because I mean, they all good in their own little way. They're all good, and, I've had my battles on this thing and stuff, but I ain't getting no younger. And if I want to go to heaven, I got to do right. I can't be, keep backsliding and doing the same thing, thinking about I'm going to get some different results. It's not going to happen. I keep doing the same stupid stuff. I'm going to keep getting the same stupid results. So, it's a daily process for me. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to say thank you for dropping into the chat. Shana Ray, baby, let's go. Where were we at, baby? Thank you for joining the chat, Shana Ray, baby. Let me see. Oh, now I go back over to this page. Okay. So where we at? We ain't going to be on here too much more longer, y'all. I think I'm gonna do to 10 o'clock because I think that what I started at 8. When I started 8 or 9? Yeah, I started at 9. But we're gonna be able to finish this page out though. So we're going to we at the 16. Okay, we're going to the 16:30 mark. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Okay, back it up just a little bit, Michael. Okay, right here. Okay, this for Michelle. Let's go, baby. You're on.
Tasha K is loud on me. And allow people on her platform to allow me. But, that's why I stand. That's why I stand. Meanwhile, exactly, Ash. Ain't nobody arguing with no man in no wig, honey. Ain't nobody arguing with no man in no wig. And then I saw that Negro used to drag my braids, because y'all know I always have braids. I always have braids. That Negro used to drag my braids, and now he walking around with goddess braids like me. Ooh. The audacity.
Okay, y'all. All right, I just had to get that little piece on there. She said the audacity. Hell no. Michelle, you crazy, girl. She said the audacity. Okay. All right, so y'all, I'm going to probably be able to get all this in by the time I go up here in about 8 minutes. So we're just going to bump this up a little bit more. I want to thank y'all. Y'all been holding in here with me this evening, y'all. I appreciate that. Y'all see how when I change and I, can be sober on her and see how the people come in and be like, Michael, I'm really proud of you. Thank you, y'all. I appreciate y'all more. Okay. So let's go back a little bit, y'all. Okay. We're going to start at the 1923, but it's going to start at 1924. Y'all, let's go. This is where TK, where y'all, we heard that, but we're going to let Michelle say it again. She said, ask Tasha K where the bodies are buried, baby. Yes, she did. Come on, let's go. Come on, Michelle. Wait a minute, baby. Go ahead. There you go.
Where the bodies are buried. Ask Tasha K to tell y'all, about T.S. Madison and fucking Dineva, how they was calling her to drag me. And, because they needed a woman to do it. Because, as long as they did it, it was misogynistic. And they were losing their female following. So they used Tasha K as a pawn to say that here go a black woman dragging her too.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
Interesting.
Wow.
But, I'm just here. I'm just here.
Wow. Wow. If that's true, Tasha K, baby, come on now. Come on, Tasha K, better. You can do better than that, baby. But we're going to move right along. TS putting phone numbers allegedly and addresses online. Let's bump that up. Coming from Michelle Atlien, 21.3 spot. Let's go right here. I went straight to it. Okay, let's go. Come on, Michelle. Let's go.
His address.
Hold on, baby. Go ahead.
When he is the king of putting addresses online. I know, Paradise. I don't get it either, but that's okay. Everybody ain't got to understand. Only thing I can do is look in the archives because my stance ain't never changed. Ain't never changed. I ain't never flip-flop. I always stayed the same, dude, from the beginning to the end. My story ain't changed. Nothing ain't changed. Like I always say, the truth don't need no help. The truth is always going to come out. And there's that. You said people's addresses are common knowledge. I don't agree with putting people's addresses out. My address ain't common knowledge. My address wasn't common knowledge back then. My phone number wasn't common knowledge back then. So anybody that puts your phone number out, especially if they have a large following and they have people calling you and Googling your phone number to get your address, and then people showing up places, and yeah, that's a bit much. And I don't understand how anybody could explain that away. He said Tasha K and that passport. Now she calling out the ex-manager. Oh, child, I gotta pull up. I gotta get online.
Okay, so right here, basically, Michelle ATL was basically saying that T.S. Madison had put her phone address and everything online, and then here recently we had a gentleman, the one that was arrested on last Friday, who was doing circles around in front of T.S. Madison's house due to some altercation that they had. So that was online. T.S. Madison that took photos of it, from a Ring camera, what have you. And, I mean, it's just a sad situation. And, when you know better, you do better. You know what I'm saying? So it's really sad and it's very unfortunate, but I just hope that one day everybody can just get along. We don't have to do this kiddie stuff. That's elementary stuff that what's going on these streets, and everybody on her is an adult, should be, because my channel right now is set for adults only, 18 and older. So but you still have kids to be in there watching it with their parents or whatever, so we have to, if we know better, we do better, because like that's what made me want to change, because my brother, he has a 3-year-old daughter, and she's good with that phone, because at least babies is good with these phones at 3 years old. Do you think I want my little niece or my little nephew to come on the YouTube and see Uncle Mike going just berserk on folk? No, because that's not how I want them to see me as. I want them to see me as someone who's coming out here who is educating the people. I mean, that's just how I want my legacy to be. These babies are real smart. They don't have to work to divide us. You are right. They laugh at us. Yeah, exactly. My big sis speaks. Yeah, they laughing at us. They like, look at these ninjas. They doing themselves. Like these two little boys that just walked up the street with these pistols to my dog. Y'all, he actually, thank you, my big sis. He actually broke the chain, and I knew I had to get, but he's getting bigger. And I mean, if a pit bull charging after me, I'm gonna try to shoot at him too. But you point that gun towards me, while I'm trying to get my dog. I mean, these were some kids with guns. Wasn't no more about, I'll say 15, 16 top. Kids, both of them had guns. So did. Yeah. Let's get ready to finish this up here, y'all. It's only a couple of more pieces of this, and then I'm gonna get out of here. Let's go to the 2640 mark. Hold on. Wait a minute. Did I finish? Well, yeah, we're gonna go to the 2640 mark because I'm ready to go eat me some more chile. 2640 mark. Hold on. 2640 right here. Just started right here, Michael. Okay. Let's go. Come on, Michelle. We got to get out of here, baby. Come on. Let's go. It was
applied by Geo. This is Geo and T.S. Madison and bullshit. That's why I don't fuck with them. Okay. So back when the Kaya and T.S. Madison shit was happening, we were doing our thing on here talking.
Okay, so this is the guy. Y'all have to listen to it because y'all just have to listen to it. This is somebody that's calling TS out on some different stuff, but it's all allegedly. Fair use under Section 107 Copyright Act 1976 allowances for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. And what we're doing right now, we're researching. Let's go.
Discussing everything. Listen. So Alex had been I got in touch with with Gio. Alex was already in touch with T.S. Madison and everything like that, because he had went to like a drag con in New York or whatever. So he was up there with them, kicking it with them and stuff like that, whatever, right? So it was a subscriber that knew Gio that was talking to me also. So she linked me and Gio up together. And what Gio tried to do, y'all remember this club chat that came to Vegas in 2019? Because I showed y'all the motherfucking receipts through Facebook. Did I not show y'all? See, when we get together this family club chat inside out, I get in real tea, some real good shit. So I showed them the receipts. So what was happening was Michelle Brown, they were saying that Michelle Brown was going to threaten T.S. Madison by saying that T.S. Madison was trying to have a plot to kidnap her and sexually assault her.
Wow.
And what was going on was that Gio was whoring out myself and Alex. That Gio was sending me and Alex out on, for years. He'd been pimping us out for years. I said, Gio, where do you live? He lives in Indiana. I said, Gio, would you know that I've never been to motherfucking Indiana? I've been all around this goddamn world. I ain't never been to motherfucking Indiana. I ain't never fucking seen you in person. So how would Sean Bradley be pimped out by you? So what happened was, he wanted me, Alex, and Tasha K, Tasha K, and Conscious TV to go live and expose the plot that Michelle Brown was going to put on T.S. Madison. And I said, why would I go live? I said, Tasha K got the biggest platform. Why would I go live? She got the biggest platform. I said, so when Tasha K or Conscious go live and say something about it, then I'll speak out.
Wow.
Tasha K never went live.
Oh.
Conscious TV never went live.
Wow.
I ain't no cloud chaser. I ain't no dick sucker. And can't no celebrity. I don't give a fuck how big or small they are, can do a goddamn thing or impress Sean Bradley, because bitch, I get it out the mud my motherfucker.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I agree, but it's really sad and it's very unfortunate that that those content creators that this young man brought out and said that was plotting to do something to another content creator. That's not cool. That's not cool at all. I mean, at the end of the day, because y'all know the feds be watching and listening to this stuff, and he might not get you today, might not get you tomorrow, might not get you next week, but this stuff is archived, and especially if you targeting and harassing folks and stuff, this stuff is in archives. See how I'm pulling it up? I'm not going to tell you where it came from, because you're going to have to go do your own research like I did. I didn't have nothing to do today. And I went and did my research, you know what I'm saying? And see, this audio and stuff that I'm playing, y'all, it's from some years ago. But you see how history repeats itself? I mean, they continuously doing the same thing over and 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 over again. Okay, y'all, this is the last part right here. It says Tasha K blackmails people or something, allegedly. They said it. Hold on, wait a minute, baby. Let me find it. Then I'm going to get up off here. It's at the 30:49 mark. Oh, I almost went to see y'all. I'm getting good. I popped right on it, y'all. Oh, I'm good. Okay, you guys, come on. Let Michelle ATL tell us about how Tasha K allegedly blackmails people. Allegedly. Let's go.
She partnered with all the gays against me.
Who did?
Now here we are. But I would never do that against another woman. Not me. Not me.
Oh.
I'm all that when. But wait, did she have? I ain't gonna go there. I'm gonna let her live this time.
Oh.
But anyway, I just want y'all to look up J.K. Rowling. If you think this is a black woman and black trans thing, look up J.K. Rowling. Look up. Hold on. I even had an article that I was gonna reference if I ever talk about it. Right here. A complete breakdown of the J.K. Rowling transgender comments. And you talk about it's only a black woman thing. This is a whole white woman. This is a whole white woman the trans community tried to cancel. Who wrote Harry Potter? Okay. The Harry Potter series in 2020, she said that and discussed people who menstruate, apparently taking issue with the fact that the story did not use the word woman people who menstruate. She said, I'm sure there used to be a word for those people. Someone help me out. Woman. She wrote on Twitter. Okay, so this has been a thing. Y'all act like that black people that we just fighting because we black. It ain't that. It is not that.
Okay, so all right, there you have it, y'all. I'm going to get back to chill. I want to thank each and every one of y'all for joining me this evening. If y'all missed any parts of y'all, it was juicy tonight, baby. And I had quite a few people in here that like I've had in a long time. Y'all made me seem like I got my old channel back or so. Dang, I appreciate y'all so much. But I'm going to get up out of here, y'all. My stomach is touching my back. That chili I made earlier, y'all, it was good, and my cornbread. I'm going to go fix me another bowl of it. So I want to thank each one of y'all for taking y'all time, coming in here, checking me out tonight. Who loves you, baby? God loves you. I love you. You ain't got to go home, baby. Guess what? You got to get the hell up out of here. I'll see y'all on the next one later, baby. Y'all be peace, love, and happiness, baby. Yes, he did.